Is everybody back from the break? Okay. We'll move on to Ashtavakra Samhita chapter 1, verse 19. यथैवादर्शमध्यस्ते रूपे अन्तःपरितस्तु स तथैवस्मिन् शरीरे अन्तःपरितः परमेश्वरः. Just as a mirror exists everywhere, both within the image that it is reflecting and apart from that image, so the Supreme Lord exists everywhere. Everywhere. Parameshwara is everywhere within and apart from this body. Just as a mirror exists everywhere, it's within the image also and it's apart from the image also. Similarly, the Supreme Lord exists everywhere, within this body also and apart from this body. That's the traditional way that this is translated. We have to invert the way we see it. The Lord does not exist inside and outside the body. It's a wrong way of saying it, right? Do you understand this? I'll show you with an experiment. Assume this is a hologram, not real, hologram. Yeah? There is a source of light and the source of light is projecting a jar. Do you say that light is inside the jar and outside the jar? No, it's a hologram of the jar. So what do you say? The jar is the light itself. Yeah? If you still don't understand the jar is the light itself, a baby stepping stone would be the jar is in the light. The light is not in the jar. The jar is in the light. Think about this. Contemplate deeper on this. What is the difference? This is a master key to understand. It is not that the Lord exists inside and outside the body. The body is reflected on the screen called the Supreme Lord. The body is simply an image on that knowledge screen. Yes. So, the last part I would translate as just like that. The Supreme Lord reflects everything. The image of the body and that which is beyond the body. The Lord is the image also and that which is beyond also. What does this imply? That means there is no other external God. There is no Krishna, no Rama, no whatever your gods are. Yeah? Ganesha, this one, that one. No. There is no Parameshwara out there. There is only one Parameshwara and that is this pure consciousness. I am God. I am God. There is no God out there. Again, by I does not mean Ekta is God now. No. You are God. He is God. She is God. Oh, everything is God. Do you see this? It's not the inferior ego saying I am God. It is the pure consciousness, the knowledge screen that is projecting this body and that body and that body, that is saying, I am God. Do you see this? Yeah, this is a master key sutra to overcome the fear of death. This is the master key. If you want to overcome the fear of death, this is the only way. Otherwise, forget about it. You are going to die. So keep fearing now. If you want to overcome that fear of death, then this is the only way. See the truth. See the truth. The truth is that only the Lord exists. This inferior I is nowhere to be found. Go looking for that inferior I. It's only a thought. It is called the I thought by Ramana Maharshi. Does not exist. This image, which is the person, does not exist. It is not real. So you see how the previous sutra feeds into this sutra, right? When that seeing, inner seeing of verse number 18 becomes clear, then verse number 19 becomes even more clear. Yeah, when I see that this is unreal, this doesn't exist, only the formlessness is, it's so easy to see that is God. How difficult is it to see then? How difficult is it to see? Yeah, for the ones who are still not understanding this verse, bring your mirror in front of you. You have got your mirror for experimentation, and you have a little pencil or pen, whatever, in your hand. See the image of the pencil or pen in the mirror. Don't try to see your face. No, just the image of the pencil or pen, something small, narrow, thin. Yeah. Isn't the mirror outside that little shape or form that is reflected in the mirror? And isn't the mirror inside that little shape or form of the pen or pencil that is reflected in the mirror? Yeah. Is the reflection in the mirror, or is the mirror in the reflection? So then what? Is the God in the body, or is the body in God? It's so straightforward. It's so straightforward. Yes, Parmeshwara is everywhere. Parmeshwara is like that source of the hologram that is projecting the image of a body. There is no body there. There is nothing there. There is only that projected consciousness, and consciousness has therefore been explained in the way of light. But that is only an explanation. Don't start imagining that you're going to see light when you get enlightened. No, seeing this, just this, any one verse of Ashtavakra Samhita, that is enlightenment. Nothing magical is going to happen. Yeah? You're not going to see this as a hologram or that as a hologram. No. Please don't imagine. Yeah. These eyes are also restricted to the waking state, just like this body is restricted to this waking state. It is finite. This vision field is also finite. So it's only going to see what is in this waking state. Like the dream person's eyes only see the dream world. The dream person can never see the waking world. Impossible. Do you understand this? So just like the dream eyes are restricted to the dream state, these waking eyes are restricted to the waking state. So any story about, oh, I saw light, I saw aura, I saw blue light, yellow light, this is all lies, fake. This is to make the path difficult for the spiritual seeker, so he never gets there and he keeps coming to me and fills my pocket with income. This is done by the spiritual shopkeeper. Realize that. It is all lies. There is no light that you are going to see. Light is only used as an example, like I explain it in the form of a hologram. If a hologram was really, the technology was like that in Ashtavakra's time, and a hologram had been invented, Ashtavakra would give the example of a hologram. Do you see it? Yeah. So these are just examples of the waking state, to help the waking state mind grasp that it is unreal. And then it has to gather the courage to say, yes, I do not exist. That is the jittery part. That is what does not allow you to accept the truth. You hate the idea, oh, I do not exist. Oh, my money, so much money in the bank, my millions of dollars, they do not exist. Oh, my beloved, my darling, I cannot live without him or her, he doesn't exist. No, you're taking away my world from me. Don't tell me so much truth. I don't like so much truth. This is the ego tantrum. Yeah, these are the spiritual tantrums. Become a little more mature, please. High time you've been on the Advaitam path and wasted enough time. Aren't you fed up? Aren't you fed up yet of all that nonsense and lies? How long do you want to believe Santa Claus is real? He's not. Sorry for breaking your heart. But Santa Claus is not real. Parmeshwara is not real. Your God is not real. There is no God that exists external to me, that is going to bless me, that is going to shower some merit on me when I do a good deed and is going to punish me when I do a bad deed. No, absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Wake up, shake up, grow up. Santa Claus does not exist. Your God does not exist. This is what Ashtavakra is telling you. Supreme Lord is everywhere, and that is me. Me, the consciousness, the formlessness. Yeah, there is no separate external God to me. Yeah. I, the formless consciousness, I, the formless awareness, I am the image in the mirror and that which is beyond the image in the mirror. I am like the mirror. I am complete. I am total. This waking body mind person is simply an image in the mirror of pure consciousness. This image appears at the beginning of the waking state and disappears at the end of the waking state. I, the mirror-like consciousness, am there. Yeah? Take your pen in front of your mirror. That is the waking state. Remove the pen from the mirror. That is the end of the waking state. It is that simple. This waking body-mind person image is reflected in the mirror. That is called the waking state. When it disappears from the mirror, that is the end of the waking state. Similarly, the dream body-mind person is the reflected image in the mirror. Again, bring another pen. Don't bring the same pen. Another different color in front of the mirror. This is the dream body-mind person. This is the beginning of the dream state. Now remove it. Yes. That is the end of the dream state. So you see that there is only a reflection. The reflection is the body-mind person. There is no person really. There is no person really. Yeah. I could not find an image where I would have no body here and still a reflection there. I would have to cut this picture. I wanted to show you there is a consciousness that is projecting this image. The consciousness simply has a thought, a subtle thought, a body thought. First, the body appears as a subtle thought. This is the subtle body. And then that reflects as the waking body. Yeah? So-called physical body or gross body. But really there is none. Both are simply thoughts, and thoughts are simply awareness. Yes. So, the waking body, the dream body are simply reflections in the screen of knowledge or mirror-like knowledge. What happens in deep sleep state? Everything just disappears. The waking image disappears, the dream image disappears, but the mirror is still there. The mirror is still there, but it's not reflecting anything. There's nothing to reflect. Yes, pure consciousness is still there, but there's nothing to reflect. Yeah? So the mirror also goes to sleep. Yeah? Those who understand this, that's the collapse of the witness consciousness. Those who have not come to that level, we will discuss this further in Advaita level 3. Right now, just understand the basic sutra. So remember, waking body-mind is also an image. Dream body-mind is also an image. The absence of waking body and dream body, both. The appearance of absence, the darkness, the nothingness is also an image reflected in the mirror. I am beyond even the darkness. I am beyond the nothingness. So I am beyond somethingness of waking and dream, and I am beyond the nothingness of deep sleep. Is that clear? I am beyond the somethingness of both waking and dreaming, and I am beyond the nothingness of deep sleep. I am beyond both. I am the Parmeshwaraha, the Supreme Lord. Yeah? So now question for you. Are you able to see yourself as the Supreme Lord? If not, you need repeated Swapna Nidra Jnana Sadhana. Every night, till you come to this recognition. This has to be a reality. Oh, I exist beyond the waking, I exist beyond the dream, I exist beyond the nothingness of deep sleep. I am. And I know I am. I am aware that I am aware. And I'm aware that only there I am at pure bliss, pure peace, Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. This has to become your direct experience. By believing Ekta or believing Ashtavakra, you are not going to get there. Is this clear? So no blind belief. Ekta will never propagate blind belief. You become very clear in your own inner seeing. Ekta is simply an image reflected there to remind me that I am pure consciousness. She is my own reflection. She has come to tell me to turn inwards. So I should not even get attached to that image. Yeah, so dropping attachment even to Ekta is important. Dropping attachment to the scriptures is important. Dropping attachment to an external guru, God, organization, religion, rites, rituals, fasting, prayer, rosary, beads, all of it needs to be dropped. Then only can I look within and see, oh, I am God. I am Parmeshwara. Once you realize this truth, that you are the awareness, there's always a constant, permanent, unshakable, untaintable luminosity. And becomes very clear to you, I am not this, I am not this, I cannot be this. And when you see that you are not the body, then you realize that you cannot die. That's how you overcome the fear of death. It's a natural overcoming. Just like you overcame the attachment to your toy doll or your toy car. You were so attached to it, no? It was your life. You wouldn't let it go. But one day you simply matured. Just like that. You're holding on to this doll. That is the problem. This is the new doll. This attachment will also fade away. It will die. Yeah? That's when you realize that you cannot die. You are the background in which this body appears and disappears. The birth of the body happens every waking state birth, at the beginning of every waking state. The death of the body happens at the end of every waking state. I am always constant. I am deathless. I am Parmeshwara. When you see you are not the body, you realize you cannot age. Then white hair doesn't bother you, huh? Then you don't try to color the white hair. You are okay with it showing. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you cannot age, you cannot grow, you cannot even get tired. Yeah, you cannot get hungry. You never eat. You have never eaten. You have never hugged. You cannot touch. You cannot smell. You cannot see. You are the background screen on which just images appear. Image of food cannot satisfy me. Then you realize why I am never satisfied. Then you recognize it in truth. Oh, that is why how much ever I eat, I never feel satiated. That is why how much ever beautiful sights I see, I never feel satiated. How much ever I hug and touch, the vasana of touch is still there. I never feel satiated. Oh, because I am simply the knowledge screen on which images are appearing. Images are appearing. Images are young and old. Images are beautiful and ugly. Images are attractive or unattractive. Images are healthy or sick, energetic, weary. No, I am not these images. That is why I don't feel satiated by these images. That is the final aha moment. Then there is no going back to becoming. That's the final aha moment. Yeah, and you get glimpses of this, don't you? You've had glimpses of all of this. Okay, close your eyes. Don't look at anything. Just close your eyes and listen carefully to the words. When an old school friend meets you after a long time and politely comments about your age and says that you have changed, inside, do you feel that you've become older? Do you feel that you have changed? No, you never feel that you have changed. When a family member wishes you happy birthday, do you ever really have a memory of being born? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 birthdays. Have you ever been able to recollect a memory of your actual birth coming out of the mother's womb? No. When you see someone die in a movie, do you ever feel that you are going to die? Irrespective of whatever the intellect says, do you feel inside, in your direct feeling, inner seeing, do you ever feel you are going to die? No, you never feel that you're going to die. You never feel that you were born. You never feel that you have aged or changed. Take simple examples. If some part of your body is sick, not doing well, the knee is hurting because of some disease, the doctor gave some big long medical term. For the past 1-2 hours you've been listening to me. Did you even remember that you have that disease? Did it even cross your mind? When you watch an interesting movie, new movie, 2-3 hours you've forgotten about that pain, about that disease. The body might be disease. The image of this body on the knowledge screen is disease. But the knowledge screen never feels that it is unwell or sick. Many times your spouse comes and compliments you. Oh, you're looking so beautiful today. But inside you, you don't feel any change. Or somebody, some not so nice or pleasant family member comes and says, oh, you're looking very sick and unhealthy today. Not looking good. Do you feel like that? You don't feel it at all. It's because the other person said so when you go and look at the mirror. Really? Why did you go look at the mirror? Because you did not feel like that. Do you understand the difference between direct experience now? Direct experience is my direct feeling, and intellectual comprehension is only what intellect tells me. Some of you are parents, some of you are grandparents. Do you feel so old? Don't you still feel like a kid inside? Don't you feel, I myself am a kid? Am I even intelligent enough to raise another kid? I myself feel so innocent and childlike. Isn't that your true feeling? Those who are still closing their eyes, you can open it. These are strong glimpses that you have. You never age, you were never born, you are not going to die. You do not change. You are changeless. You are formless. Yes. You yourself have these glimpses. These glimpses will get stronger and stronger with more self-inquiry that you do. Then you will be able to come to that recognition, oh, I am this field of awareness. I am not this form, not this person. I, the awareness, am the Lord, ever present, permanent, unborn, deathless. When you hold on to this glimpse of your true inner seeing, you have to now start rejecting the lies that I am this person, I am in this world is against me. I have to keep rejecting these lies and hold on to this new recognition, I am the awareness. If I let it go, then I will slip back into becoming. Is this very clear? So the holding on to consciousness is very important. Then only will you come to that recognition, I am Parameshwara. So, 2 questions for you. Have you recognized your mirror-like nature? And second question, have you been able to overcome the fear of death yet? Contemplate on the same, take 5 minutes. Evaluate yourself and send me the answers. The others can take a restroom break and we will meet again in 5 minutes for the last verse of this chapter. So take a quick 5-minute break.